Всем привет, меня зовут Настя, и мы с вами продолжаем проходить игру Twin Mirror от создателей серии игр Life is Strange. В предыдущей серии мы с вами начали, собственно говоря, данное прохождение. Мы играем с вами за парня Сэмуэля, у которого есть воображаемый друг. И также мы попадаем в чертоги разума для того, чтобы углубиться в, так сказать, воспоминания и для того, чтобы еще больше, так сказать, расследовать какие-то запутанные дела. Мы с вами бывший журналист, которые уехали из нашего родного города после того, как наша девушка отказала нам в предложении, когда мы ей делали. Спустя 2 года мы возвращаемся в город на поминки нашего лучшего друга, который погиб при загадочных обстоятельствах, как уверяет его дочь. То есть он сгорел заживо в машине. Дочке мы его пообещали, что расследуем преступление. Также нас весь город ненавидит за счет того, что мы написали разоблачающую статью про шахту угольнодобывающую. Из-за того, что там было очень много коррупции, и поэтому все на нас злятся. Также мы встретили нашу бывшую девушку, которая встречалась с нашим лучшим другом после того, как мы уехали. Все очень закономерно. После этого мы очень много пили, общались с нашим другом воображаемым, и вот сейчас просыпаемся в отеле. Давайте продолжать.
Stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? My head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight.
Будет день, будет боль.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Почему на улице так светло, похмелье?
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take?
Много видим.
God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
Хоть какой-то плюс в этом.
Please let there be water. No, no more beer. I need water. Is that? No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water. No food. I'll just throw it all up. No water, of course.
Куртка.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud. At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Уф.
Already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt? I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Рубашка. О, папа.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this?
Как будто убил кого-то нафиг.
What did I do?
Как-то не очень весело. Замечательно. Куда бежать? Просто вперед. Ну давай сюда. Походу он тоже.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus.
Понимаю, мне сюда не нужно. Так. А вот это отличается. Не? Я подумал, ну просто может.
Find the way to calm down.
Просто убегать, что ли? Ну. А вон. Глубокий вдох. Опасно. Сзади. Я убийца. Тюрьма. Ты убийца. Сдаться. Рана, смерть, тюрьма, казнь, камера. Убийца. Убийца. Бежать, скрыться. Возьми себя в руки. Давай сюда. А, нифига, оно еще теперь двигается. Так, тихо. Прими свою судьбу. Да фиг вам. Че, кровь. Конец. Вот, стоп. Какой-то. Белый отличается.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. If I run, I'll keep running. And you face what happened. Answers.
Непонятно.
Hide. It's never happened. Going on. Get far away. Don't think. Just go.
Вот этот более разумно сказал.
If I run, I'll keep running. And you face what happened. Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. I'm gonna take it slow and be cautious, don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is.
Прикольный чел.
So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea?
Неплохая, я думаю.
Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
До боли знакомый вкус.
Ethan and his parents. I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together. I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
День, когда Итан выкупил бар в Coal Miners Heaven, устроили большую вечеринку. До этого он много лет проработал там за стойкой. Теперь наконец-то стал полновластным хозяином. На глазах Басвуда в какой-то веке воплотил жизнь типичная американская история успеха. Упорный трудяга достиг своей скромной мечты. Тот вечер и в баре Яблоку было негде упасть. На праздник собрался буквально весь Басвуд. Не было только Селесты, младшей сестры Итана. Итан ждал ее до самой ночи. Он хотел разделить с ней эту бутылку. Понятно, не шампанское, но это была самая первая бутылка, которую он купил в статусе владельца бара, и она была только для них двоих. Но на утро бутылка так и осталась стоять на полке неоткрытой. Кристина, хозяйка кафе, сказала, что Итан с Селестой на следующий день поругались у нее на глазах. А в детстве-то были как ниточка с иголочкой, заметила она, качая головой. Ведь и правда странно, ты столько лет ходил в бар, а Селесты там ни разу не было. Сколько лет прошло? А Итан все хранит эту бутылку. О, господи. Конечно, стоило бы собрать вещи и уехать, но я не могу. У Джоан сейчас самый сложный возраст. Она одновременно и ребенок, и подросток, и взрослый. Плюс переживает горе. У Кэти крайне напряженные отношения с Джоан. Что там за присказка была, мол, все счастливы и все мы счастливы одинаково, а каждая несчастная несчастлива по-своему. Несчастлива по-своему.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
Ну, кто его знает.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened. I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Угу. Ух, липкий пол, подсохший алкоголь могли пролить. Кошка, блин.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
Непонятненько.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night. These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them? What knocked this clock off the pillar?
Часы разбились. Ого.
Oh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick. It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
Да ёпараст.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Визитка.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Хью Кирку. Пейте побольше воды, помогает от головной боли.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
ПРБ.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened. My memory ends here, but there's two glasses. Who was here with me?
Ну, логично.
I was drinking on my own, and someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
Ну, потом вот часы упали, потому что, ну, то могло быть подрано когда угодно.
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Куда мы переместились дальше? Колония. На сцене. Колония.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. The person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Подожди. Нет, тяжеловато. Ну да, так логично. Упали часы. А потом пошли на сцену.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Деннис. Ну, Деннис. Потому что браслет-то мы там нашли.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at the...
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if You can't tell. What I know for sure is, if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you... I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Ну, как бы логично.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it.
Всем привет, меня зовут Настя, и мы с вами продолжаем проходить игру Twin Mirror. В предыдущей серии мы с вами проснулись на утро после сильного бухача и обнаружили то, что наша футболка вся в крови. Выяснилось, там, оказавшись в чертогах разума, мы расследовали, а оказалось, что мы подрались с Деннисом, который нам сказал, что мы должны встретиться где-то не пойми где. Поэтому нам нужно выяснить, где сейчас находится Деннис, и также попить кофе вместе с Анной. Типа, протянула оливковую ветвь, да, конечно. Нафиг она уже тебе нужна? Так.
I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone...
Вчера я напился, подрался с Деннисом. Он неаккуратно высказался про Анну и Ника. В первую очередь про Ника. Предложил нам пообщаться наедине. Надо найти Денниса и разобраться, что именно произошло. Думаю, кто-нибудь подскажет, где его искать. Деннис вчера отворовался по полной, проехался и по Нику, и по Ане. Что я с ними сделал? О, Джон, привет.
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her. Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Вау.
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Baswud. At least not normally. Any word on my dad? Did you really look into it?
Пока ничего.
I haven't found anything yet. I don't think.
Let me know if you find anything. Please. I feel like I need something. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school.
Выслушивай.
Except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future,
Пусть
I
выскажется.
just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place. Or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
Да не за что.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
Это отец Анны. же.
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
Сейчас поговорю с ним.
Religion's kind of like genetics. If your parents had it, you probably do too. This is new. Dalmatians. Now that's the Baswud I remember.
Главная шахта Басвуда открыта в 1975-м, закрыта в 2015-м. Пожертвования Уильям Джексон, Уолтер Додсон, Хью Киркланд, Роберт Поулсон, Вивека Винникот, Ричард Гринли, Итан Морроу, Джон Брукс и Ник Уолдрон. Ник? По-моему.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
I don't know. How many?
3. 1 to replace a light bulb. 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, just not the kind of funny you laugh at. So, you still want to hear the story?
Давайте.
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. He didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strike breakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force. Union men. Met the strike breakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now. Oh.
I'm guessing you're fond of that story, huh? A lot of respect for rednecks.
Well, things were tough, but we were a united community back then. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
Пока.
Never forget, huh?
В 21 году 20 тысяч горняков прошли по округу Бун до самой горы Блэр и вступили в бой за будущее, за то, что дорого сердцу стоит сражаться.
Drowned 6 men. Basswood's mining started with an accident. Fitting.
Шахта Coal River Mine открыта в 1854 году, закрыта в 1961 после наводнения, в котором утонуло 6 рабочих. Шахта West Shadow Mine открыта в 1866, закрыта в 1892. Рекорд производства в округе Бун на протяжении 5 лет. Шахта Deep Rock Mine открыта в 1890 и закрыта в 1926. Шахта Strip the Weaver Mine, открытая в 1915, закрыта в 1920. И шахта Smoky Hole Mine, открытая в 1928, закрыта в 1976.
Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back. And he's a rock.
Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
Очень много.
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday.
Ну, поминки.
Boys give you trouble?
Угу. Так немного.
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
Вот. А как вы?
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
Пропустили память.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old iron here.
Такой
This
бодренький
town's been a
старичок.
mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
Денниса видели?
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
Не пора.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
Будем надеяться.
I'll do my best.
Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
Джо, отец Анны, бывший шахтер. Именно его трагедия побудила меня написать статью про шахты. И все равно на меня не в обиде ни за статью, ни за то, как я подвел его дочь. Какая-то часть меня хочет верить, что он считает меня хорошим человеком, но я знаю, что он просто глубже других прячет презрение. Почему она так напоминает мне себя самого? Вдумчивость, упрямство, одиночество. Как бы я хотела доказать ей, что она ошибается во всем, что она не права насчет отца и Басвуда, что-нибудь собственное, особенная жизнь. Если бы... Папа американо, ту-ту-ту.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
Проездом.
I suppose. I grew up here. Been gone for a couple of years. I'm not staying long.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave. Slow day so far, but people are gonna swarm the cafe.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Окей.
The perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
Ищу и Денниса.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
Попал ты.
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
А это кто?
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It can get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Sorry about that. I went off for a spell.
Да ладно.
Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Не хватает ни на жизнь, ни на переезд. Неплохой заголовок для статьи. Она могла бы написать про Нику. Для этого абсолютно басвудская история. В нашей последней встрече он как будто стал уверенным и как-то напряженнее.
Yo, get out the way.
Да, пожалуйста.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's enough.
Чё нарываться?
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Тара тоже, блин, там была.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
Расстройство?
I have a condition.
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you. It's all right, of course. I won't tell
Извините.
anyone. I think I might actually have
No.
leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve, and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood.
Какашки по
I'm
всему
trying to
телу.
find something for it, and if it doesn't help, can't hurt. I'm glad someone took over this old drugstore. Can you imagine? This town without a pharmacy would be like, well, me with a hole in my gut.
Понятно.
I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
А чё про Денниса не спрашиваешь?
Oh, yes. Always.
Так, ясно, у нее, походу, просто, ну, бесполезно. Требует серьезного решения. Когда надо, их нет.
Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Здравствуйте.
You look like those doctors you see on commercials.
Здравствуйте.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge.
Да, ладно.
I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night.
Еще
you had.
Денниса как раз.
Honestly, I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Yeah, and I have quite the hangover to show for it. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl, I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot
Хоть
of
кто-то
good.
так думает.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
Да, а чё вы сюда переехали?
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Конечно.
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
Это который
I
этот
really
владелец
appreciated the
газеты.
chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Он успел составить мнение по поводу моей статьи. Абсолютно уверен, что она сделала хорошее дело. Можно он такой один во всем городе? Неудивительно. Он ведь не местный.
Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it. Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
Денниса не видела.
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
Никто, блин, не видел этого Денниса. Сегодня планирую работать в кафе. Буду очень рад поговорить, если ты еще не уехал. Ну, идемте. Ну. Ладно, давайте с вами на этом заканчивать. В следующей серии уже пойдем в кафе и там поговорим с Анной. Надеюсь, вам понравилось. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на мой канал. Всем спасибо, всем пока.